Hey there, and welcome to Beetle Brad's channel. Glad to have you here. Well, today I'm talking about the Apollo in New York City. And this is a classic photo of the Apollo back in the 30s. But other people have performed there, like Ella Fitzgerald, James Brown, and this cool photo of Michael Jackson performing at the Apollo. But then, at the Apollo, to break all records of concerts and everything, the one and only legendary performer of all times was going to perform there in 2010. Well, okay, yeah, so it's me, but no, it wasn't me. It was Paul McCartney. Wow, performing at the Apollo. What an unbelievable treat this was. And what a performance he had. Unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic from Paul McCartney appearing at the Apollo. It was such a big deal about Paul McCartney performing at the Apollo that XM Satellite Radio did a live broadcast of Paul McCartney performing at the Apollo. And here is the CD that I made a copy of when they recorded it. And they did a fantastic job of the audio that just sounded tremendous. So I was really, really happy to get this when it came out on the radio. And like I said, I just made my own copy and did my own thing. And I'm even wearing a t-shirt that I got when I was there several years later. Sad to say I didn't get to see Paul McCartney in concert. That would have been unbelievable to see him performing there where all these other legendary performers played. And then a few months after that, this came out, which was a very nice box set of Paul McCartney. And this was right off of the soundboard, which absolutely sounded fantastic of sound quality. I thought the one that I recorded was good, but this one sounded tremendous. And this was a 2 CD set of the concert, and it had extra music on there that XM didn't even perform on there, which was really kind of neat to get extra songs and Paul McCartney doing like Hitchhike, and he blew the sound system, and so they had to redo the song and had to start over again. And that was really kind of neat to get that and hear that for the first time. I really enjoyed Paul performing Hitchhike, and you could tell he really was into it. And this box set also contains a DVD of the whole concert in itself, of the whole show, and it's very good. It's not a perfect shot, but it's actually very, very good. Pretty close to being a pro shot for this concert, and it's actually really, really good. So if I can find it somewhere in my Beatles room, I've got a picture of me at the Apollo, and I'll have to get that out and show it to you. It'd be kind of neat to add it into this video. But there you go. There's the concert, which is on CD and on DVD. And you may say, Beetle Brad, I never even knew this existed. I think a lot of people don't, and this is a very good, underrated concert of Paul McCartney. So what do you think? Do you think this ought to be released on CD or DVD? Or perhaps maybe a vinyl and a DVD of the concert, or a CD and a DVD. There's so many kind of variations they could do of this, but I think this should be released. So comment down below. I'd love to hear what you'd have to say about this being released. So much time has gone under the bridge, as they say, water under the bridge, that maybe it's too little too late. But who knows? Maybe they should or maybe they shouldn't. I'd love to hear what you think about this concert, and if they should release it or maybe not release it. So, and also want to say hello to my new subscribers. Glad to have you here, and welcome to the family of Beetle Brad. So good to have you here, definitely. And the rest of you are fantastic, and you've been with me for many years, many years. Here we are in a brand new year, and we look forward to seeing what's going to be coming out this year. Beatles and solo Beatles. Yeah, we definitely got some new stuff coming up with Paul, and new album and several other things that are floating around and talked about. You know, Ringo's new album coming out too and stuff like that. But we'll see definitely what comes up for Beatles. I hope some cool stuff, but so much for that. And I thank each and every one of you for watching. Thank you for being a part. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, where you been, for crying out loud? I've been on for 9 years. I just found out. Yeah, my anniversary just came up. 9 years of being on YouTube. There you go. So, yay. So thank you very much for watching. And as I say on my channel,
we're out of here. I'm out of here. The speed of red. Me too.